Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us today for our Facebook Live. I'm Julia Marvin, and I'm the Communications Manager here at Jefferson Center. And I am so excited to be joined by Krista Lewis, our Director of Philanthropy. And we are here today to talk about Colorado Gives Day, which is happening tomorrow, which is Tuesday, December 7th. And we're going to be talking about what you can do to support nonprofits in Jefferson Center that provide vital services to our communities. And great news, Jefferson Center is one of those nonprofits that we hope you'll choose to support. Before we get started, a little background on us. Jefferson Center is a nonprofit, community-focused mental health care and substance use services provider, and we offer hope and support to individuals and families who are struggling with mental health issues and substance use disorders, and we've been serving Jefferson, Clear Creek, and Gilpin counties for over 60 years. So Krista, thank you for joining me today.
Yeah, you bet, Julia. How are you?
I'm doing great, and I'm so excited for tomorrow. Colorado Gives Day is like the biggest day of giving here in Colorado, and there's so many great nonprofits that people can choose to support. But to talk a little bit about that, can you tell us a little bit about, what is Colorado Gives Day?
Yeah, and oh my goodness, it's my favorite day of the year. I mean, for any of us in nonprofits, we look forward to this day every year. And I think, Julia, there are over 3,000 nonprofits participating this year. And it's just been a wonderful tradition for nonprofits in our state since it started in 2010. What it is an annual movement of generosity, and it inspires and unites thousands and thousands of donors in our states to give where they live. That's the slogan. Give where you live and support Colorado nonprofits in a 24-hour period. So it's just one day of giving. And how donors do that is they contribute online through coloradogives.org. And as you said, this year, Colorado Gives Day is tomorrow, December 7th.
That's so fun. So why should someone support Jefferson Center on Colorado Gives Day?
Julia, mental health is still top of mind for everyone right now as, we continue to navigate the impacts of this global pandemic. I mean, it's been almost 2 years now that we've been experiencing all the impacts of COVID-19. And, in a typical year, one in five individuals will experience a mental health challenge. But in times of crisis, times like right now, that statistic is closer to 1 in 2. And according to a recent study by the Colorado Health Foundation this past year, here in Colorado, more than half of our population have talked with family or friends about their mental health and well-being. I mean, we are all feeling moments of increased stress, anxiety, depression, and even grief. And Jefferson Center is there to offer hope and healing to our community during this difficult time.
Wow, that's a really staggering statistic, and that it keeps getting higher and higher, and so supporting mental health services is definitely, an important cause and something that affects everybody. So, I know some people might not realize that Jefferson Center is a nonprofit. We hear a lot of times people think that we are, a county service, or a part of the county. And, actually we serve more than Jefferson County. We also serve Clear Creek and Gilpin counties. So when people donate to Jefferson Center, where does that money go, and what programs and services would be getting those funds?
Yeah, and I mean, I'll have to say too, even throughout this challenging time of the past 2 years, we still continue to reach nearly 30,000 individuals and family members with our direct services. It's just incredible, the impact that we make in our community. And we provide mental health care, crisis care, substance use treatment, as well as offer various wraparound supports and resources like benefits assistance, medication management, wellness classes, and access to safe shelter. Contributions to Jefferson Center directly support all of these crucial services, especially for those who need it most. And donors are also welcome to designate their gifts to whatever program area that they would like to support. To give you a sense of the direct impact of a contribution, $25 will pay for 1 month of prescription medication for 5 clients. $50 will cover 1 night of safe shelter for someone experiencing homelessness, and $100 $100 will allow 10 clinicians to provide a full month of video therapy sessions for their clients because it pays for the technology to allow them to do that.
That's amazing. I think a lot of times we think that, we need to be making really big donations, or if we're not making a really big donation, then what type of impact it has. But that's amazing that, for just $25 that you can provide some of those life-saving services for people. That's
Yeah,
really great to hear.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So kind of speaking about donations, do we have a donation goal for Jefferson Center this year? And how close are we to meeting it?
Yeah, so last year, our generous donors contributed a combined $28,000 on Colorado Gives Day. And Julia, we would love, 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 love to meet or surpass that goal this year. I do want to mention that all gifts we receive will be boosted by the $1.6 million incentive fund of all the Colorado Gives Day financial partners. And on top of that, for the third year in a row now, Jefferson Center's board and fund development committee members are generously matching 10% of the first $5,000 we receive in pre-scheduled gifts. So all the gifts that we receive by 11:59 p.m. tonight will get boosted even more.
Wow. I mean, that's exciting that, yeah, your money can go even further. That's so great with the board, with the match from, our board and fundraising committee, and also that Colorado Gives Day also has some of that matching funds. So definitely an incentive to donate even more. So what are some ways that mental health advocates in our community can help us tomorrow on Colorado Gives Day?
Yeah, so obviously by contributing personal contributions to Jefferson Center on Colorado Gives Day through coloradogives.org, or if you're not able to support us with a financial contribution at this time, please feel free to, if you follow us on social media, help spread the word. Like and share our posts, encourage your friends, family, coworkers, all of your networks to visit Jefferson Center. Either our Colorado Gives page. If you search for us on the coloradogives.org page, just search for Jefferson Center in the nonprofit search function, or you can go to our website as well, and we have a link there. And you can learn about all of the wonderful services we provide to our community.
Great. Yeah, I think that spreading the word is so important so that people know, who you're supporting on Colorado Gives Day and why, and providing that access. It's sometimes people, are looking for some advice on who they should put their money towards, and it's always helpful to hear from friends and family about causes they're supporting and why. So that's definitely helpful. So we've talked a little bit about it today, but I always think it's helpful to sort of give some step-by-step instructions. So and I think you've already mentioned a little bit about pre-scheduling donations. So can you talk a little bit about exactly how do you donate to Jefferson Center for Colorado Gives Day?
Yeah, they've made it really easy. And if you have any trouble at all, please don't hesitate to call Jefferson Center and ask to speak with our philanthropy department, or speak to me personally, Krista Lewis, Director of Philanthropy. Happy to help you navigate the website. But if you find Jefferson Center on coloradogives.org, they'll right there on the front page, there's a box that is for donations. So it says donate now. There are two little buttons on the bottom. One is for regular donations, and then there's a green button that says schedule for Gives Day. So if you're donating before 11:59 p.m. tonight, you're going to want to hit that green schedule for Gives Day button, and then the system walks you right through. You enter in your credit card information, and Community First Foundation will process that gift for you. The donation will process tomorrow on Colorado Gives Day. So even though you put in your credit card today to pre-schedule, it won't hit your bank account until tomorrow.
Okay, that's good to know. Also, yeah, if you want to schedule it, today while it's top of mind and you remember to do it, but you want to make sure that it counts towards that, the big campaign for tomorrow. That's really good information. And can I only donate? I guess another question is, there, like we've talked about, there's a lot of great nonprofits out there. Can I only donate to Jefferson Center on Colorado Gives Day? Like, can you only donate? Do you have to pick one? Can you pick a lot? How does that work?
You can pick as many as you'd like, which is another wonderful opportunity to support so many worthy causes in our community in Colorado. Again, I think I mentioned there were over 3,000 amazing nonprofits participating this year. So oftentimes Colorado Gives Day donors do just that. They know they have $100 to spend on Colorado Gives Day, and they choose, multiple wonderful nonprofits to spread that money around. So yes, absolutely, you can. You'll just put your gifts in a shopping cart, and then they'll total it up for you at the end. And then each nonprofit that you contribute to will send you an official acknowledgement letter for your tax purposes.
Oh, that's so great. I love that Colorado Gives has made it that easy that you can, do it all in one place. So, Colorado Gives Day is just one day a year. What about for people who want to support Jefferson Center year round? How can people do that?
Yeah, simply by visiting our website is the best way to learn more information about how you can contribute. Right on our front page, you can at any time of the year click on our donation button, and it will guide you through an online donation. You're welcome to mail in contributions to Jefferson Center any time of the year. Again, just contact our philanthropy department. I also want to encourage folks to check out our website anyway, to learn all about the wonderful programs and services and educational offerings that we provide to the community. We've got so many amazing webinars, classes, and events scheduled throughout every year. So I do encourage people to learn more at jcmh.org.
Yeah, that's a great point, Krista. We do have, we have regular mental health first aid trainings, which is a great way for people to, get involved and be advocates. And, we've also got, you can sign up for emails and newsletter communications too that keep you in the loop all year round about, what's happening at Jefferson Center and how you can support. So that's great. Well, we are coming up on time, but I did want to ask, is there anything else that you think it's important for people to know?
Yeah, I'll just reiterate. I mean, there are so many worthy causes and wonderful nonprofits to support, and we certainly appreciate contributions of any size. And a couple of years ago, Colorado Gives lowered the minimum donation to just $5. So again, especially if you have a limited budget and you want to support a bunch of amazing nonprofits, $5 is the minimum donation. And I want to say too that again, if you're not able to support Jefferson Center financially, we encourage you to follow us on our social media, visit our website, to really learn how you can continue to take care of yourself, your loved ones, or maybe even a total stranger as we continue to get through this tough time together.
Yeah, that's great. And I didn't know that there's that you can donate, just $5. That's so great. So, Krista, thank you for all of the information today. I know I found it helpful, and I'm sure everyone else watching did as well. If you're watching this video, please feel free to message us here on Facebook if you have some questions, and we'll get back to you. And also just remember that no matter what you're facing in life, like if you're feeling overwhelmed, worried, or stressed, Jefferson Center is here for you, and we are open, accepting new clients, and accessing care is easier than ever with virtual appointments. So you can visit our website at jcmh.org or follow us on Facebook for more information, or you can also reach us by calling 303-425-0300. And don't forget to donate on or before Colorado Gives Day, and you can find more information about that on our website or at coloradogives.org. Thanks, and have a great day.
Thanks, Julia.